Hello students, welcome back to our science class. My name is Anjali and today we are going to discuss chapter 18 of class 8. Oh, I hope you all are fine and safe at your places. So students, let's begin with our today's class. So I am going to show you a few image which you are very much familiar with it. Okay? Yes. So students, what do you see? You have to identify it. Yes, a glass of water. Very good. And students, now what I am going to do, if I ask you that this is a glass of water and we usually drink water in our day-to-day lives also, right? We consume lot of water. So students, I have done something with this water which is there inside the glass, and you just see what happened. Yes students, so have you seen? Yes, you must be saying that this is the dirty water. I have put the dirt, the garbage inside it, like the soil, and it become very dirty. Huh? So, students, if I ask you that you have to drink this water now, will you be able to drink this water or use it for some other purposes also, like cooking? Definitely not, right? So, you will not use this dirty water which is there. So students, the something which I have added like this soil, you can see the some pieces of paper which make this glass of water appearing this type, right? So what do you think the what changes I have done through this water? Yes, I have made it dirty. So do you think that I have made the water polluted, right? Yes. And now we will all will not be able to drink this water, right? So students, basically today we are going to study about the water pollution only. Like here also you have seen how I have added these so many things in it so that it becomes the dirty. It means it got polluted, right? So today we are going to discuss about the water pollution. We'll see something interesting about this water pollution, more points related to it, right? In general, we all are familiar with it that what is water pollution actually. So if I ask you that you have to define the water pollution in your own words, students, so then how will you define it? Yes, simply saying when the water becomes dirty such that we cannot use it for the some purposes, our purposes. So that is, we can say that the water pollution is there, right? Yes, very good students. Now we can see that water becomes dirty also after we use it for the washing clothes, like the bathing, etc. When we are washing out our clothes, right? We can say then also this is purposely I have made this dirty, but when we are washing clothes or when we are bath taking a bath, so the water is becoming dirty after we use it, right? So actually students, this means that what we are doing, yes, we are adding some materials to the water, like when we take a bath. So the materials like soap, shampoo, like they all, and the dust on our body, they all get mixed up in that water, which spoils its quality, and some kind of smell or color change of also you can see, right? And whenever any harmful substance such as the sewage, the toxic materials, and the silt, they get mixed with water, so water becomes polluted. So what are some of the things which we are saying? Harmful substances, right? Yes, these are the mixing of the harmful substances in water makes it the water polluted. You can write the harmful substances. And students, like the harmful substances, we are talking about the toxic chemicals, because in the soap, the shampoo, some kind of chemicals are involved, right? Which are toxic, and also silt, soil, which are dirty. So when they get mixed with the water, it becomes the polluted water, right? And the substances, students, that pollute the water are called water pollutants. Very good. Like, yes, very good students. So the word related pollutants come from this pollution only. So pollutants are basically what? Yes, those substances which are polluting the water. Like for example, you can say the toxic substances, chemicals, toxic chemicals, like the garbage. You can say garbage is also, or the kind of the soil. So these are all the water pollutants, students. What we are calling them as, yes, water pollutants. Okay. Very good, students. We're calling them as the water pollutants. Now, if I ask you that you have to enlist more examples from your day-to-day lives where you see that water pollution is there. Yes, some examples of water pollution. Yes, very good, students. So you must be saying that when we are putting the garbage in the ponds, also the nearby our houses, there also we are making the water dirty, right? Yes, and some more examples. You can write your examples in the comment section also, related to the water pollution, that how the water pollutants like the harmful substances, they are polluting the water. Yes, very good. Like we wash utensils also, in the kitchen. So in the utensils, washing the utensils, what are we using? Yes, we are using the soap, Vim soap, right? And there are some of the utensils where leftover food is also there, right? So that food and the Vim soap or the kind of soap which is used for cleaning the utensils, they get mixed up, like the chemicals, the another harmful substances, which causes the again the water pollution is there, right? And what more example, student? Yes, suppose if there is a river nearby your house, okay, and what you are doing, in order you are doing that, you are taking the garbage, whatever it is being collected daily at your homes, and you are throwing it in the river. So will the water be getting polluted? Yes, definitely the water will get polluted, because in the garbage what we have the plastics, we have the some kind of other things also which are toxic, right? So in a way, what will happen? The river water will get polluted. Yes, the river water will get polluted, and as a result, the water pollution will be there. Yes. Any other example if you want to give, you can write it in the comment section also. You must be saying that when we have the plastics, when we just throw out the wrappers by the side of the roads also. So what is, but where those wrappers are going, they are going in the sewages, right? In a way, already the water is being polluted of those sewage, but still we are also throwing out the plastics, the polythings, which is ultimately going into the rivers only, from where we are getting eventually water. So what we are doing, we are polluting the water by ourselves only, by doing all these activities. Very good, students. So here an image is depicting that how the sewage water, you can say this, the black thing which is coming, right? So you might have seen the big sewages around your locality, where the water is, the color of the water is usually black, right? Very dirty, the black. Yes, so it is dirty black because so many chemicals are there inside it. So many chemicals, like the plastics is also in there, and the people are bathing the bath, they are the bathing the utensils, they're washing the utensils. So all this water is going into that, and ultimately, student, what is happening? The sewage water is going in this, what, the rivers, right? The rivers or the oceans. So the plastic bottles, the can, and the other chemicals, they are getting mixing up in that water. So here can we say now that how much water is getting polluted by this? Yes, students. So this have we have seen that how the water pollution activities are held. like it's your time to answer now this fill in the blank, that the substances which contaminate the water are called dash. Yes, students, you can write your answers in the comment section, that which are those substances called as which contaminate the water. Yes, so if you are writing the answer as the water pollutants, you are absolutely correct. It's called the water pollutants. And water pollutants are harmful or not, students? Yes, definitely they are harmful. The water pollutants are very much harmful, which is contaminating the water. So what you can say, also students, now few of the images are being depicted on your slide. Okay, what you have to do, just identify these images, that what is happening, what can you see or infer something. Yes, it looks like there it is. Doesn't it look like the Ganga river? Yes, or the Yamuna river, where the people are doing, they are doing the pujas or on the ghats, right? The Ganga ghat or the Yamuna ghat. So look, what is the condition? Yes, the condition is, you can see that so much plastics is there, spoiled there. And what people do, the people just do the puja of the that Ganga river and the Yamuna river, but what they are doing, they are eventually putting all the things in the river, like the uh, you can see the flowers, the diya battis, like the agarbattis, and all these things, stuff, small stuff which they are using, and the polythenes also which they carry, they just left like leave like this only, right? So in a way, what is happening to the water? Yes, water is getting polluted, right? Ultimately, water is getting polluted. Very good, students. So now let us see that how does water get polluted. So let us discuss something about it now. Let me just fill the marker ink inside it. Yes, so now we will be discussing. So students, if you have to explain something, that how does water get affected, meanwhile you can think of it. Yes, so basically the people, they can be seen bathing, washing clothes and defecating in the river also. What they do, as we have discussed, they throw the garbage, flowers, the idols of God. You must be aware, one festival is there where the idols of God or the goddesses, they are being dumped into the river, which is that, yes, it is a Gangor festival of the Rajasthan, the Gangor. And one more is there, students, which is very famous in Maharashtra. Very good. This is the Ganesh Chaturthi. When the Ganpati Bappa, they people bring the Ganpati Bappa, right? And what they do after the few days, they just dumped it into that river only. So students, at the Kanpur, the amount of water is comparatively small and the flow of the river is very low. We have seen that how many industries are there? More than 5,000 industries are there in the Kanpur. If specifically we are talking. So what are they including actually? Those industries, because products are being made, right? So do you think the products, they consist of the chemicals, because chemicals are eventually used? Yes. So basically, students, what they do include fertilizer, the detergent, right? And what is else? The paint is also there. Some kind of leftover leather, like it is written leftover things, right? So what are they are doing, they are discharging all these things, the toxic chemical waste, into the river only, because no more place they can find where they can dump this. So eventually what they are doing, they are dumping it into the river itself. So in this way we can say the water is getting polluted at a large level. So now students, it's your time to answer this as true or a false, that industrial units discharge the toxic chemical waste into the river. Is it true or false? You can write your answers in the comment section. Yes, students. So if you are giving the answer as true, you are very correct. That what industrial units are doing, they are discharging the toxic chemicals in the river, which is why the water, we can say, how does water is getting affected by this only. Now students, I'm going to show you something. You have to look out very carefully. Just a minute, okay? I'm going to show you. Just a second, students. Something happened with that video. Let me show you. Yes, I'm starting it again. So basically what we have done, we have taken a drinking water, right? Which we usually drink in the small bottles which we have. And now see, we are looking this under the microscope. You see, we have taken this water. We are looking. Yes, students. So what have you observed when we are looking this water under the microscope? Yes, that this drinking water is also, you can say that how much microorganisms are present in that, the small microorganisms present, right? Yes, so students, the water which looks suitable for drinking, that yes it is, but if it could not be, because it may contain some of the chemicals, or you can say the microorganisms in it. So basically students, with this water which is suitable for drinking, that we term that water as the potable water. And every water can't be potable water. The water which you see as the transparent, which is drinkable, that may not necessarily be the potable water, because it may contain some the microorganisms also inside it. So students, the water which looks clean but may still have some disease carrying microorganisms and dissolved impurities in it, so what we have to do, we have to essentially purify that before drinking, like by boiling, so that they can kill those microorganisms. So the water which is suitable for drinking is called the potable water. Water which is suitable for drinking. And second is that we have seen how various physical and chemical processes in the sewage treatment plants, they helps to clean water, like before discharging it into water bodies, right? Some industries are doing what they are doing, they are treating some that chemical waste before disposing it into the water bodies, because that is harmful. And similarly, when the water it reaches to our households, the municipal bodies, they treat the water before it, because we can't eventually drink any water. So they may contain the microorganisms and impurities still inside it. So what they are doing, the municipal bodies, they treat the water before supplying it to the households. Very good, students. So now you can see that few things which we have discussed. So now if I ask you that enlist few examples from your daily life where you can find that some steps have been taken to save the water, because so much water pollution is going to, in order to save water, what we can do. Yes, students. So at our level, what we can do, we preferably, we should not throw the plastics in the water bodies, right? Do not throw. Let me jot down the points over here. Do not throw plastics in water. Also, to save water, what we can do, because see, lot of water is getting polluted, right? So we need to save water also. As you have studied in the earlier classes, that how much water is there in our planet Earth, which is only drinkable. So, what more steps you can take? Yes, you can use the bucket instead of taking a shower. You use a bucket instead of shower. Or what else you can do, students? Yes, you can write your answers in the comment section. I will read it out from there. What you will do to save water? Yes, we will close the unwanted water which is coming out from the taps. Tightly we will close the taps. And also, if in wherever we see that any water is coming out unnecessary from that tap, we will close that tap. Okay, close the tap. And also, we should not what else we can do, students? We can actually, if the utensils water which we are using the purpose, for the purpose of washing our vegetables in our kitchen, right? We wash the vegetables, so that water we can collect and we can give it to our plants also, right? So water used for cleaning vegetables or fruits, what we can do to them, we can instead, students, use that in the water, giving those that water to the plants. Yes, in this way we are doing, we are utilizing the water in a good manner, right? We are utilizing it in a good manner. Very good, students. Good examples you have given, and you can think of some more. So now it's your time to answer this fill up. The dash treat the water before supplying it to households. Yes, students. Who treats it? In our case, you can write your answers in the comment section and jot. I hope you have noted down these points side by side. Yes. Till then you can answer this fill in the blank, that who treats the water before it reaches to us at our homes. Yes, very good. They are the municipal bodies. Very good. So now, students, we have today learnt about the water pollution, that how water is getting polluted, and about the potable water, right? So now let's summarize our today's class. So students, what are water pollutants? Yes, water pollutants are those harmful substances which are the toxic or the chemical substances which are dumped into the river, which is causing the water pollution, right? Yes. And second is when water is contaminated by unwanted substances which have harmful effects, so that is referred to as what? Yes, that is the water pollution. That is refers to as the water pollution. And what are the sources of water pollution, students? Yes, dumping of the garbage in the river, the bathing chemicals released from that bathing and after washing utensils, and also the on the ghats when the people do the puja, they throw unwanted things, right? And the chemicals coming out from the factories or industries. So these are the some of the sources of water pollution. So now it's time for you to do this homework. That at an individual level, how can you help to reduce the water pollution? You have to answer this question. Second is that explain the differences between the pure water and polluted water. That what do you understand by both? And third is you have to but answer that what are the factors responsible for the pollution of the river, and you have to search about the Ganga action plan, okay, where what steps have been taken to restore the river Ganga to its past glory, and how will the disposal of garbage affect the living organisms which are living in the river, okay. And what activity you have to perform, students, you have to shoot a video of your own where you will be explaining the various measures which one must take to save to reduce the water pollution or to save the water. So that's all for the today's class, students. So thank you so much.